Pickl here. Welcome back once again to my backyard. And today, with a little backyard overview, I've got a 5-liter outdoor research stuff sack. A lot of things fit into a 5-liter outdoor research stuff sack. Today, what we've got is my Jacks Are Better Big Meadows 20-degree Ultralight long top quilt. Ultralight. Yes, this is the 1,000 fill version of the Jacks Are Better Big Meadows quilt. It's made with 0.67 denier fabric and 1,000 fill ethically sourced hydrophobic down. It's the long version. The regular version is 78 inches long and 58 inches wide, or 56 inches wide, excuse me. This is the long version, which is still 56 inches wide.
Pickl here. Notice how you can see light through the quilt? That's because it was just pulled out of a stuff sack and the down isn't evenly distributed. Watch how it lofts automatically over the next couple of minutes. You can speed that process up by shaking the quilt out.
86 inches long. The regular version weighs in at 15.5 ounces. The long version gives you another ounce of weight, so 16.5 ounces. So you're not paying a huge penalty if you just happen to be over 5'10", which is what they recommend. As with the rest of the Jacks Are Better quilts and under quilts and top quilts, it is made in America by Americans for the backpacking cottage market. It's 80 degrees outside today, and I'm talking about a 20-degree quilt. Well, just got back from trail days, and these were pretty big sellers. They were pretty popular, and I have a feeling they're going to be more popular as the year goes along. So, some of the features. First and foremost, you've got a snap and drawstring foot box, so that if you want to vent it and loosen it up and create a nice little foot pocket, let your feet hang out, you can do that. If you want to undo a couple snaps and give yourself more of a typical bed quilt feel, you can do that. You're not limited to a drawstring foot box or to a sewn foot box. It's also snaps and drawstring because that is a heck of a lot lighter than throwing some zipper on it that you're inevitably going to get caught in your quilt and tear your quilt. Their snaps have both a male and a female end on them, so it will snap like that, or if in the middle of the night you just happen to not be paying any attention, it can snap the other way and snap like that, making it infinitely quicker and easier to close your quilt up while you're still asleep. Now, as with all their quilts, they've also got the top snap and a set of drawstrings at the top so that you can cinch that down and make yourself a nice little head hole. To be warm. Roll your shoulders in, and that'll cover up the vast majority of your exposed back.
Check it out how the down has fully lofted and redistributed. We recommend always shaking out your quilt after it's been compressed.
As I said, it is 1,000 fill. It is also this 0.67 fabric. Until you felt it against your skin, you can't imagine how soft a quilt's going to feel. Now, they do, for convenience, add pad strap loops to the quilt. If you want to use them, they don't recommend using them because in most cases, all you're going to do is stretch the quilt and compress it around you and your pad, therefore lowering the amount of loft and inevitably making the quilt not function properly. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it inside my rig. Give me a minute while I get snuggled in. I'm settled in my Light Heart Duo. Little camera adjustment there. And quilts all the way on down. The Big Meadows quilt, it's going to handle your warmth that you need almost year round. I'm a little too warm today in 80 degrees, but you know, it's 80 degrees out. It's going to lighten your load. It is, once again, made in the USA. Made by people that actually use these quilts backpacking, not just to advertise them. It's going to be good on the ground. It's going to be good in a hammock for you active sleepers or you larger size sleepers, longer, taller. It's quite possibly, in my humble opinion, one of the best choices you can make out there for a quilt. But, you know, don't take my word for it. Track somebody down that has one and ask them. Or head on over to jacksarbetter.com and pick one up for yourself. So until I catch you down the trail, happy hiking. And Aspen can't figure out if he wants to come in or stay out. It's a little warm out today, as I said earlier, so he is, hey, leave my sandals alone. Come on. All right. You gonna lay down? Park it in your spot.